Where's my cape? There we go. Sorry I took so long. I was... oh no. I was playing Honkai Star Rail. Then I had to go have dinner. And then I had to walk my dogs. But I was in the middle of the currency wars and I really wanted to finish. It took so long. I'm here. Alright. It's been like... I feel like it's been like a month. Maybe it's not been a month. Maybe half a month? Maybe 2 weeks. Maybe more than 2 weeks. Actually, more than 2 weeks. Since I last played this. I vaguely remember there being, let's see. Oh, what was there? Oh. There was this guy with cinnamon roll hair. You don't believe how many people are here for the trial. Hola, gracias. Casi te respondo salud. Bueno, sí te respondí salud. Pero gracias. That is a murder case. Trial next door. Oh. You're going to try him as Mask the Mask. She went back home. She says she can't neglect her training anymore. I know you don't like me. Who's the one speaking in red? No one likes me. No one would notice me. What? Sí está un poco bajo. Es que siempre muevo mi micrófono. Déjame ver. Siempre muevo mi micrófono porque me estorba cuando lo uso normalmente en la computadora. Tal vez quedó un poco más abajo. Creo que aquí queda mejor. No le he subido el volumen, pero creo que ahí queda mejor. Me dices igual si quieres que le suba un poco más el volumen, porque no le he bajado el volumen. Hello Arctic, how are you? You're the murderer. No. I'm just a poor thief. A thief can't really be poor. From his second crime run, he was following a bunch of set plans. Micrófonos pequeños con ganchitos que se... Ah, no, pero... A mí me gusta el micrófono... El micrófono que tengo está bien. Lo único es que es un tipo de micrófono que no agarra sonido de todas partes. O sea, uno tiene que estar mirando o pues estar directamente al frente del micrófono para que se escuche bien. Pero eso es intencionalmente porque mi cuarto no tiene nada de tratamiento para el sonido y hace mucha bulla. Así que fue algo intencional. Pero sí, dependiendo de la posición, no suena algo bajito. Por la misma razón. Es que hay muchos perritos. Hay un perro al lado de mi casa, hay 2 perritos en mi casa y hay como 5 perritos al frente de mi casa. Y hay 3 perritos al lado de mi casa y a veces se ponen a ladrar. Hola, Alan. Bien, gracias. ¿Cómo estás? No. Está bien. Turns out someone had been sending him to help him commit the heists. It's possible, but today's trial is a race against the clock. Right, there was someone telling him to steal, or like giving him directions. Was it? I don't remember anymore. I think this is the last part of this case. I think. Court is now in session. The fence is ready. Preparation is the last refuge of the week. What? Should be prepared for a court case. He's got the judge in the palm of his hand. Randallite is simply too young to be sent to war. What? I don't understand. I'm afraid I have no idea. That's me. I'm afraid I have no idea what that means. Then you need to get it out more. Life is war, but that is exactly why you must be more precise in your wording. That's all my statement means. You understand? I still don't understand. What? Let me briefly summarize the details of this case. The judge is taking charge like he knows what's going on for a change. Does he really know? His body was found in a safe at approximately 9 AM on the morning of the 13th. However, the time of death was estimated as 1 AM of the previous day. That's when our little lost kitten dropped the ball. Knowing this, I never drink. What? I never drink more than 17 cups. How is he alive? Or does he mean he only drinks 1 or 2 cups and he's saying he does not drink more than 17? But that's a weirdly specific number to be saying that. Should I say I never drink less than 17 cups? Could drink any number of cups under 17 then. Let's hear what the defendant, Mr. Randallite, has to say for himself. I remember when Mia was defending me, she allowed me to testify so she could do the cross-examination. Ha! You've got guts. Why is he calling me trite? Alright then, Mr. Randallite, please take the stand. Ronnie's so pretty. You did it, didn't you? You did it, yes. What? No, that's not true. For a moment there, I thought we'd set the record for the shortest trial ever. Well, Mr. Delight already looks plenty guilty with the face he's making. And once he opens his big mouth, he'll probably put the last nail in his own coffin. Huh, very well. Now then, can you tell me something? If you didn't kill Bullard, why did you go to KB security? Well, that's kind of hard to say. But I wish I could go home. That's me every day at work. I wish I could go home. Now then, let's hear some testimony about what happened. That evening around 1 AM, I went to see Mr. Bullard in his office at KB Security. The blackmail letter I got, it ordered me to go there. I'd been working for KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was. 1 AM, the exact time the murder took place. The week get washed away by the tides of fate. The strong drink it up. Why does he speak like that? I'm confused. It's bitter today too, just like my destiny. Okay. Maybe we should press here. It ordered you there. It was the first time I'd gotten a blackmail letter that ordered me to go somewhere. They still that. Do you want to leave it? I think the game is telling me not to press. Oh, I'm gonna save. Let's just press everything for now and see what the game tells me. And yet a year ago you were fired without notice. Revenge for an old grudge. Perfect motive. Why he was fired? The world is filled with those who have said, I wish I had never asked that. This is a sensitive question. Desi loves to spend it, it's kind of her hobby. My salary wasn't nearly enough, so I stole... He stole data! From a security company? I wish I had never asked that. I was somehow unable to keep the secret and made it seem like I had quit on my own. Someone who brings harm to their company is fired as punishment. You do well to remember that. This whole thing just took a big turn for the worse, crashed and blew up. But Desi doesn't know about it. So Miss Delight doesn't know that her husband was fired. There wasn't much to his testimony. I wonder if I did right. Is that good? I don't know if that was good. I'm gonna have to save in a separate file now. That's what my watch said when I was entering the CEO's office. Actually, I'm not really sure. My watch was slow and my internal clock was also a bit. An internal clock. Internal clock. Did I press in the part where he talks about stealing? Hello Aries, how are you? Let's start pressing harder. $50,000. I never intended to pay that money anyway. Thanks, Harry. I'm good. Thank you. I'm doubting myself with my decisions in game. You had nothing to hold over my head. I had nothing to be afraid of. Who's he? A mighty mudskipper in outer space has a better chance of surviving than I do. If you don't want your identity revealed. Sure was referring to the whole master thing. Objection. I'm afraid that reason isn't going to hold up anymore. The victim had not proved the defendant was Master Mask, but you're the one who stole company secrets only 1 year earlier. That was was all over with once I was fired, but it is true that the fact I stole secrets was kept under wraps. The fact that Ron was stealing company data. I wonder if he would have had a problem if that ever... I guess he would? He doesn't want... What was the name of the wife? Girlfriend? What are you trying to do, bullying your own client? I'm not bullying anyone. I'm just doing my job. Men are like colonies of bacteria. The more heat you apply, the faster they... What? What? That's exactly right. What? Feel free to keep up the heat, my little lawyer amigo. Now come on, provide some evidence to back up your assertion. Why would Mr. Delight want to keep his data stealing secret? Because he doesn't want... He doesn't want her to know? Desiree. My voice sounds funny now. I think you must have been scared, very scared of having a certain person find out your secret. Gulp. A certain person. That's right. But listen to me, my Dusty, she's... Looks like if I just sit back and relax, the fun will end before it truly begins. What? Yes, we know it was all your wife's fault. Mr. Delight stole company data to pay for his wife's spending habit for which he was fired. Unable to face his own wife, someone used his dirty little secret to blackmail him. And that is how this murder came about. Oh, Don't talk about my Destiny like that or you'll be sorry. Sorry. It seems that we've learned a great deal of things here so far. He stole data for his wife and he killed to protect his secret. A family man who cared just a little too much. Huh. The motive is clear. Let's move on. No. It's not my client. Believe me. Does this mean I did good in the previous testimony? Was that fine? When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there. Oh! That's at me. I was hit on the forehead. After that, I remember being a bit dazed. If I hadn't been wearing that, I would have been killed. What? When I came to, Mr. Bullard was lying there dead. What was he wearing? I believe the detective from yesterday provided similar testimony. He said that the mask struck him on the head from behind. What? So Anmi hit him. Are you saying I really was attacked? I have faith in Ron. I know he didn't do it. What was he wearing? What's that? Could you please clarify what you're referring to? Why? My mask, the mask costume, of course. Oh, did I forget to mention it before? I dressed as Mask the Mask. And then I descended upon the office of the CEO of KB Security. What? What? Wait. Did you know about this? He never told me this. I don't recall him ever mentioning it to me either. It seems our little friend really loves to keep secrets. I'm sorry, I just never had a chance to mention it up until now. Wait, that's not right. You know how sometimes things just slip our mind. He already drank 6 cups of coffee. Witness, please correct your testimony. I'm gonna save in a different file. Wait. Save here. Perfect. Can move on. What are you talking about? The mask trial is being held next door. Ah, yes, I guess so. Anyway, at that time, I thought I was being blackmailed over the mask issue. It's a real pain to move around with that kid. It's Admi that's blackmailing Run. And it was Admi that killed Bullard? But for what motive? What do you mean by took a lot longer? Oh, opening the safe. I was opening the safe! Oh, what? Inconceivable. Why would you do that? Right. You should never hide bodies if you were not the one who killed it. When does someone toss their dirty shorts in the washing machine? When they take them off. What? Do you mean that Mr. Delight hit the body because it's a murder? His metaphor this time was really obscure. Every time. Then you knew about this whole safe business, do you? Oh, well, yes. Uh-oh, looks like a storm front is moving in over the fair weather judge. It took about 10 minutes. Well, because it wouldn't fit in a drop. What? When I saw that corpse, I kind of lost it. I thought, if they find his corpse, they'll think I did it. Minutes. Under those circumstances, would you normally try to hide the body? What circumstances? There's evidence. I don't remember this case anymore. Let's see. There are no fingerprints. The buzzer went off at 2 a.m. Maybe it's the buzzer. Right? I wouldn't be able to be calm for 10 minutes if there is like an alarm going off. I'm actually not sure. Let's save. Wait, no, wrong. I forgot all of the keys for this game. What was it? The thing, the key to present? Was it tab? Oh yeah, tab. And then
objection!
The record for the emergency buzzer that connects the CEO's office to security. If the button in the office is pressed, the security team is supposed to come running. And according to this record, the buzzer was pushed once at 1:02 a.m. If Mr. Randall truly was the murderer, he would have run as soon as that buzzer sounded. Exactly. The security guard would have been hiding his way. Objection. Let's remember who we're dealing with here. We probably had no idea there were security personnel in the building. Up until 1 year ago, my client was working as a chief of security. There's no way he wouldn't have known about this. That's right. But as it turns out, the guard never came. That was nothing more than a coincidence. The fact that the guard was a puppet. How could you talk about your friend like that? It's your childhood friend. I was anywhere in the vicinity was not something Mr. Delight should have known. Yes, normally there will be a guard there.
Objection!
The vessel is extremely loud. There is no way he could have ignored something like that. If he had been conscious, that is. He said he was hit. Knocked unconscious. Fine, let's hear your theory. Ooh, theory time. The moment he entered the victim's office, someone attacked him. Mr. Delight said he felt dazed. I'm willing to... was it waiter? That he was knocked unconscious for at least a few minutes. That's why Mr. Delight didn't know that the buzzer had sounded. Mr. Delight was knocked out and the buzzer went off soon afterwards. Now, unless my client was able to hit the buzzer while he was unconscious, it can only mean that there was another person in that room. Ooh. That was at me.
Objection!
This is preposterous. It was this kid. Is the one who killed. I'm telling you, it's not.
Objection!
Oh, objection. That's how you say it's not. And who pressed the buzzer? It was the victim, of course. He was already dead. Didn't you say he died at 1 a.m.? I mean that he didn't die right away. I'm not sure if I can prove it. Can I prove it? Wait. Ooh, we can save right here. I think we can overwrite this one. Yeah. Court records. Is there anything to prove that there was someone else? What of storeroom entrance taken by the camera on the night of the crime? No. Found in Ron's wallet. Was there like a... Wait. So we don't have a record of... What was it? I don't think. Which means only 2 people were there at the crime scene after all. Oh, alright, that was not it. Apparently I have enough evidence. I have evidence. It's news to me. This piece of evidence proves that it wasn't the victim who sounded the buzzer. Oh, there was no fingerprints. Right? That's the evidence, right? Hey, come on now, at least give some thought to what you say before opening your mouth. This button has no fingerprints on it. If Mr. Bullard had really pressed it himself, naturally he would have left his fingerprints behind because he has no reason to be wearing gloves. Delight obviously wiped them off. Why would he? A guard could have come in at any moment. He touched that button. I know he did. Defendant Mr. Delight was dressed as Mask the Mask. A Mask the Mask always wears gloves. What reason could he possibly have had to wipe the button free of fingerprints? Right. It was Sim. He needs more coffee. I've been forced to eat... What? I wonder what blend number crow flavored coffees. If the real killer was there at the scene, why will that person press the emergency buzzer? Shouldn't they have run away without putting themselves in extra danger? uh, Phoenix, Phoenix's smile. Why will he do that? Just awkwardly smile. 'Cause you don't have the answers. The real culprit killed Mr. Bullard at around 1 a.m. and Mr. Bullard just happened to waltz in when the murder was taking place, right? Right. The killer clobbered Mr. Bullard and then sounded the buzzing. Wee 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 wee. Even though security was supposed to respond right away if the buzzer was pressed, security was supposed to respond. Maybe the killer did know that there was no security guard. They wanted to call the security guard. I'm sure of it. They were just gonna run away? And that was exactly what they wanted. Although, as it turned out, he never showed up because he was getting his clock cleaned at the time. What a touching story. You're saying the killer had a change of heart and called to... No, he wanted to frame the other guy. When the buzzer sounded, there were 3 people in that office. The victim, Kane Bullard, was already dead. The defendant, Randall Light, who was out cold. And the third person, the real killer. Now then, in this situation, if the real killer made an escape, what would happen? The only ones left in the room would be the victim and Randall Light. They would think that I was the murderer, right? Right. No, 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 no. Gulp. That was not the reaction I was. I thought he was just gonna speak. It was him. It was him. I've been made to eat my words once again. You've been made to do a spit take. Who's it that tried to frame me? Hola, Drew. ¿Todo bien? ¿Cómo estás tú? Wait a second, I'm the one and only mask the mask, so... You seem to execute a well-crafted plan to murder King Bullard. Well, it was. It was at me cause the game showed the silhouette of Admi. Must be, right? Wait. Must be. Your Honor, the person being tried in the court next to us is not Master Mask at all, cause Ron is Master Mask. Dramatic music. Order, order. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. I have no idea what's going on. Theft and murder, which is the more serious crime? They're not even close. Murder is the more serious crime, right? It's a capital crime subject to a capital punishment. Please remember the trial from yesterday, if you would. Oh, he prefers to be tried, or he wants to be accused of being the thief, not the murderer. That's why he said he was hit by Mask the Mask. Right? A famous detective was unmasked as well as Mask the Mask. Instead of being convicted of murder, he was found guilty of grand larceny. That was his true objective all along. Mask the Mask had the perfect alibi for when the murder took place. He was stealing the urn at Lordly Taylor. In other words, being found guilty as Mask the Mask was Luke Admi's airtight, watertight, and unassailable alibi. The guilty verdict does Well, he gets a lesser sentence like that. You know, it's almost time. For what? If we are going to stop this trial and stall that one, we need to do it now. Let's go, let's go! You have proof that the detective was the one. I have proof. If we were to intrude and fail to provide adequate proof of his true crime, Mr. Delight will be left with no grounds for appeal. I know I'm right. I just don't know if I have the evidence. I believe in you. I'm begging you. Phoenix. Don't stray for your client. It sounds like Mia. Mia. Your Honor, the defense requests an immediate recess. Granted. 20 minutes? I thought we were in a hurry. Oh, we're gonna take a recess to bring Look at Me here. Oh, it's pain. Hee. Well, Sir Detective at me? Hey, that's right, it's me. I'm the thief. Oh no, Sir Detective at me, you were the one who... It's so weird looking at a different judge. That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial. Yes, I imagine. And me must be like, yes, I'm the thief. I am. What was the name? Master Mask? This court finds the defendant. Look at me. Hold it. Or objection. Hold it.
Hold it!
Yeah. Then hand down your verdict yet, please. Oh, we got here at right. any like 1 minute later would have been done for. Oh, his eyes got so big. My name is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law, and I wish to file an accusation against this man. Accusation? You accuse Master Mask. That man is not Master Mask. The murderer. That's right. What? Big eyes. White eyes. Oh my god. Surprise. I need to take him with me now. Ooh. We finished that section. Nice. I think we can override this one now. My sis, I could have sworn I heard Mia's voice, so then she's still alive inside your heart. Nicky boy. I wonder if she will spend less after she finds out the reason. Like, the reason Ron is stealing. He's the only one who could have done it. But wasn't he at Lordly Taylor that night? Why will Detective Adme want to kill Kane Bullard? Because of the records? Well, what were the records? I never would have thought to see you acting so recklessly. I couldn't let them hand down your verdict just yet, not when it would have given you your perfect alibi. I'm sorry, I'm afraid even the great Look at Me has no idea what you mean. Of course, I have been in the next courtroom ever since 10 o'clock this morning. You have been in the defendant's seat all day long, correct? Being tried as Master Mask. It's truly child's play to fool the ignorant masses. Take this red diamond ring that sparkles upon my divine finger. Divine finger? What? So you continue to insist that you're in fact Master Mask. Of course. Of course, he says. Where were you at that time? One without knowledge lacks even the knowledge that he should be ashamed of himself. What? He speaks the same language as this guy. I don't understand what he's saying. We're all ears. As you wish. Let's see. I was stealing the urn as mask to mask just as I announced I would. I had more than enough time to prepare. It was a pathetically easy job. A photograph contains no words, but in this case, one turned out to be my witness. So the main point of discussion will be this photo of the crime scene. Let's 5843. There has to be a secret to this picture as well.
Hold it!
I think he's trying to say that you're full of it. Alright. I just need to know. Save right here. And then. It's a top secret. Alright. Just missing the thing here. And then when Adrian dropped the urns box 2 weeks ago, she also knocked over some paint. She also knocked over 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago! And the box he was carrying. I'm confused. See. You think I altered the timestamp on the photograph? I'm thinking it was a different date. Either the mask in the photo is a fake, or the photo itself is. I believe Adrian Andrews hired you at one point. That's right, that was over 20 days ago if I'm not mistaken. You sent the calling card to Lordly Taylor 10 days before the heist. That would mean you sent out the card after you began your security watch. Evil is what I am. Detective Admin was always proud of his ace detective skills, right? But if the urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor while he was the only one watching it, he'd have no way to... Right. Oh, Maya, you're so smart. You know, that's true. It is kind of odd. So I photographed him in this piece of evidence. Because I had an accomplice. I'm gonna think long and hard about that night. The basement warehouse, and this picture that supposedly captures it. I think there's something wrong about the paint. We took a look around the basement warehouse that night before the theft took place. There was something else there, where the paint is. I'm sure it was here. The funny part is right here. Ah, blood. It's not blood. The stain is actually pink paint. Hello, Father. How are you doing? Happy New Year. Just paint and peach colored at that. Ooh, I kind of want to have peach jellies. Like gummies? It's been so long since I've had like the peach rings. I love gummies. From blood to peaches, the judge sure loves going on his wild tangents. The problem with this photograph is not the paint. The problem is when you consider the layout of the basement warehouse, it turns out that something that should be there is nowhere to be seen. What should be there? I think it was a statue, right? I believe the statue was there. I just woke up. Oh, good morning. What time is it over there? The supervisor of the treasure exhibit stated the following. Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. I realized that the statue will be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it. Right, my memory is great. I myself was there the night the theft took place and saw the statue in that spot. If this picture was truly taken on that night, then that statue should have been there. Right. Perhaps it was somehow pushed there accidentally, Your Honor. This statue is slightly larger than yourself and quite heavy. Huh. In that case, can you prove it? Can you give us the rhyme and reason as to why the statue was moved that night? Why did they move it? I have no idea. I stayed pretty late? Oh, are you writing? I hope you're prepared with your answer. Now then, who was the one? Maybe it was Mask the Mask. Is that an option? There it is indeed an option. Photo of storeroom entrance taken. I feel like it might have been Mask the Mask. But it's just a gut feeling, I have no idea. Ooh, can I save? I cannot save. Well, there are not many options. It has to be either add me, run, or Mask the Mask. Or was it Adrian? Was that wrong? I didn't save before this. Why is coffee black and why is it bitter? Those are the kind of questions I like. Like, why is this word like this? Where did it come from? Oh, okay, that was not right. Where was the last save point? Oh wait, they're not. Oh, they didn't. They didn't. What was it? Reduce my. What do you even call it? It's not like HP. But they didn't reduce it? You're having a trial for murder. Yes. I guess. Okay, so it was not... If it was not Mask the Mask, it can only be either Admi or Adrian. So if it was Adrian... Oh no, this is not right either. No, I don't think this is, because it's the same reaction. Wait, was this the one I just saved? Yes. So it must have been Annie, right? Right. Come now, sir lawyer. There you go again on one of your strange delusions. It's very simple. The witness was the only one in the basement warehouse that night. Why would I want to move a heavy golden statue? In the photograph, you pretended to be the mask to create an alibi by showing you were at Lordly Taylor that night. But this photograph contains a... Oh wait, what? Why? Eh? I'm not following. Just where in this picture does the lie exist? Where indeed? AM. It's 12 AM. Or like 1 AM. The only thing he's missing is the accessory that the actual the mask has. Maybe the urn? Oh, it was the mask, not the not the sacred urn. The current question is, why was the golden statue? Your face has old boogers. Oh wait. What? Well, it's 3 points all at once. Wait, let's go back. Or maybe we should try different things and then go back. What's the flaw? Thinking. The timestamp. Why the timestamp? Where? I wanna go back. Okay, now we can move on without losing points. In case I lose more points later on. It's better to have more points. Why is the timestamp a lie? Was it in a different date? Maybe he manipulated the camera itself. He could have done that, right? He was in charge of the security. The night in question, look at me, went to KB security on murdered Kane Boulevard. Therefore, it's obvious it would have been impossible for him to have been at Lordly Taylor at this time. Remember, if you will, Your Honor, when was this statue placed beside the warehouse door? The statue was taken down to the warehouse on the day of the crime, and it was placed there in order to cover up the paint. Exactly. Look at me had already decided on the time when he was going to kill the victim, and so in order to create an alibi for that time, took this picture days before the murder took place. Right. The statue hadn't yet been brought down to the basement warehouse yet. Right. As the paint has been there for 2 weeks. Mr. Admin must have been quite nervous. As nervous as a long-tailed cat in a rocking chair factory. What? Because something that wasn't supposed to be there had been brought down and placed where it wasn't supposed to be. So he moved it. Alright, I get it. He did it to make the room match with the way it had been in his photo. One moment, Your Honor. Have you forgotten this? The data for the basement warehouse computer. According to this, the camera did indeed go off on the night of the crime. The program used to manage that data was yours. That's right, that's right. He was the one in charge of security. I warned you about making me wait. No, put that coffee down. Why does it feel like he's talking to like a little kid? My 11th cup. I promised to drink no more than 17 during a trial. How is he still alive? Maybe he's drinking decaf coffee. I'm still good till the last drop. We are all but travelers on a road of infinite points. What? So you say this photograph was taken ahead of time and that the statue was moved in order to make it match. That's a very interesting idea. How Right, he's addicted to coffee. How can you, like, how long does a court case even last? It's been like maybe 4 hours, maybe 4. I didn't check the start time of the court case this time, like this day. I imagine it's been like 4 hours since the start, assuming they started at 10 a.m. Hello, Sherry Funky, and Happy New Year. How are you? How can someone drink 11 cups of coffee in a span of 4 hours? That's crazy. Because all of the caffeine, which is why I'm thinking maybe he drinks one cup of regular coffee, and then all of the other cups are decaf. It's only a possibility. Men that are trapped by the chains of maybe. Oh, that coffee was so black. Can never reach their dreams. That's very true. No way, don't fall for that, Your Honor. Your Honor. Hey, the mask. If there's no funny business in your actions as Master Mask, there should be no problem. Wait, you telling us your strategy, so let's hear it. I'm surprised you're not. I'm kind of sleepy, but not as sleepy as I usually am. I think it's because I spent the whole 1st of January sleeping. Kind of. I was either sleeping or lying down in bed. I lying down on my bed, yeah. So I rested quite a bit that day. I first received a request from Lord Lee Taylor about 20 days ago. The urn was placed in a box and Svari. It was then sent to the warehouse. Hence, I was actually unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. I knew it was an extremely valuable treasure, so I sent my card 10 days beforehand. I then handled security by myself to ensure that my crime will go smoothly. At last, I held the urn in my hands for the first time at 1 a.m. on October 12th. That's pretty much all stuff we've heard before. Truth hidden in the nuggets of new information he gave. Ooh. Wait, what was it? Present the mask calling card to the statement. Why the calling card?
Hold it!
You mean this box? Yes, that pathetic box. Interesting new tidbit. Why didn't give me any hints or directions. If I press... Wait. I wasn't sent to the warehouse. Why the calling card? I'll be coming to purloin the most priceless work of art on display in your Treasures of Kurain exhibit. That's because it doesn't say?
Objection!
If you really are Master Mask, then you also wrote this calling card. Allow me to read a passage. Take good care of the speckled urn. Now the speckled here. There is no way that Master Mask could have known about this pattern. Ooh. Right. The day that the sacred urn was taken to the warehouse, the urn was broken due to human error, or should I say an error-prone human. How can you say that? I was Adrian. That's when the pink paint got on the urn. You can't be serious. And yet this calling card clearly mentions the pink pattern. which means Detective Admi had seen the urn before this urn long before the crime ever took place. And because this photo is a fake, your alibi for the night of the murder no longer holds water. What did he say? Gawa. What did he say? Did he say gawa gawa something like that? You have anything to say for yourself? He's broken. He's broken. Ha. That's so sad. No one has any conviction these days. Yesterday we all decided unanimously that this man was Master Mask, and now we're calling him a murderer. He's a murderer. You don't think we're being a tad fickle? It's alright. The judge is always fickle. This judge. You're being fickle now. You say that Look at Me was the one who killed King Bullard? Then let me ask you this. Why would he do that? Hey. An excellent point. Motive. He's getting his second wind. The only one with any motive we've seen is Run the Light. According to my own research, the voice motive is clear. Well, he researched the motive. Well, I cannot pronounce it today. Motive. Motive. I feel like I'm saying motif like team. Motive. It's nearly impossible to prove guilt in a murder case. You can enlighten us to what the defendant's reasons were. Let's see. It has something to do with the records. I don't remember what was the content of it. Wait, I skipped it. Oops. It was Mr. Bullard who wrote the blackmail letter and sent it to Run the Light, and it was again Mr. Bullard who harbored a grudge against Mr. Delight for his betrayal. The defendant truly believes he's Master Mask. That is why Mr. Delight saw it fit to kill Kane Bullard. But Master Mask is not. What was it? Master Mask is a thief. He's not a murderer. I don't think his reasoning stands. This is a blackmail letter found in the defendant's apartment. A handwriting test confirms that. Hey, Mr. Bullard wrote it. So why did he want him to come? Wait, let me just check what was the content of the records. So I have no idea what that was. Alright. Bullard called him because he was the one giving instructions to Master Mask to steal the stuff. I think something like that. So he just called him for that, I guess. I assume it's something like that. You don't know, take that. This doesn't make sense. What's up with the red diamond?
Objection!
If it's just a few. That's right. When you said that this letter was addressed to Run the Light, I couldn't help but notice one major contradiction. Yeah, I saw. He mentioned it. I don't know where a walking contradiction like you gets off saying things like that. At times like this, men are made to express themselves with their fists. You wanna fight? Why don't you show us what you've got there, Junior? The content of the... Wait. Wait, the red diamond... Never received the red diamond, was it? Let's run the light, right? It contains a picture of the tear of an Emanon, the stolen jewel. That's blue. According to the clipping, the color of the stolen jewel was blue. However, in the blackmail letter, a totally different jewel is mentioned. I'll take that red diamond. Oh my god. Which means the red diamond described in the blackmail letter is not the tear of Emanon that Master stole at all. Right? Objection. So you're trying to say that this blackmail letter was intended for someone else? Oh! He didn't want to pay the 50,000, so he killed him. The three of them asked the same thing. This is who Kane Bullard was actually. Oh no! Wait, that was not what I meant to do. I was going to press on profiles. Sorry, I'm not gonna go back. My bad. I misclicked. Here. Right. Naturally, it was you, Detective Admi. Yes, the red diamond in your finger, like the one you're wearing right now. A jewel? Well, unwrap. And his divine finger, according to him. That is a diamond referred to in the letter, which means still Kane Bullard wrote that letter in order to blackmail you. Bullard was the one pulling the strings all along. Right? For the thief cases. The stealing cases. Why does he keep saying I'm doing saying jokes or pranks? That coffee color is concerning. The blackmail letter contains the following passage. If you don't want your identity revealed to the world. What's his identity? And he killed Kane Bullard because he was afraid of his secret becoming known. What was the identity? Alright, that's pretty straightforward. There's no way he is Master Mask.
Objection!
What's he blackmailing? You said that Kane Bullard was the one blackmailing. Look at me. Are you saying that Amy was blackmailing someone else on top of that? Wait. The one giving instructions to Master Mask was look at me? Wait, I'm confused. I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. Someone else came up with the plans and had Mr. Delay stole his targets for him. Ah. But I don't know, how is Bullard involved in all of this? When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Careless with the tendency to jump to conclusions. Am I wrong? How did you? In which case, I will naturally know all about his relation to Master Mask. I'll learn of his identity when he committed the first crime. So through the time that met. When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Gets into lots of mischief, trying to be the center of attention. It has a picture of you and Rondelight in his guard uniform. It seems that Master Mask didn't just disappear into thin air. With tricks like that, he couldn't fool a baby, let alone an ace detective. That's when you figured it out. Oh, looks like he wasn't even an ace detective. What a fraud. How dare you expose me like that? I've never blackmailed anyone in my life. I'm a famous and proud ace detective. Oh, he looks crazy. Has crazy eyes. All for attention. You're a blackmailer and a murderer. That is your true identity. Why not try doing something yourselves with those big mouths of yours? Or why I say none of you can convert to my genius. This detective cannot handle blackmail murder threats. Oh my god, he was speaking so fast. It's enough to make one laugh. Quite a performance by Mr. Wright. He was going crazy.
Objection!
Objection. A hammer that strikes too fast has no time to aim. I wonder if each time he drinks coffee is like 1 cup of coffee. Is it possible to track how many cups of coffee he's been drinking? Allow me to say one thing. I will be the one to judge. You're not the judge. What do you mean? It appears that your claws weren't quite sharp enough. It's true that you've proven a lot of things. Things like Look at Me was a filthy blackmailer and that he wasn't utterly Taylor the night of the murder. That's right, that's why he's the one who killed. But there's still one thing you have yet to prove. Just because he wasn't at the warehouse doesn't mean he was at the murder scene. He has a point. I've got to prove that Amy was at Mr. Bullard's office on that night. The defense cannot prove it. I can't prove it. Just as I thought. Shakes my head. But if we hear more of this, the detective Amy's testimony, unfortunately that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. I won't allow for any more testimony, that's what I mean. Why? And face his guilty verdict as Master Mask. No. No. It seems that love wins out. Oh my god. It reminds me of Love Wins All by IU. Very good song. It goes. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. It's kind of high. It's a good song. I'm the ace detective as well as Master Mask. My verdict will verify that. I'll declare that with the full force of my ace detectiveness. Don't give up now. He's gonna get his verdict otherwise. By his Master Mask. Mr. Agnew will be found guilty in a matter of minutes. Guilty as Master Mask, which means he'll be innocent as far as the murder of King Bullard is concerned. Wow. It's now or never. Serious dream. Hello! It's been so long. Happy New Year. How are you doing? There's nothing I can possibly do to win. Even if Ron is proclaimed to be innocent, the real killer Look at Me will go free. Thank you. So nice to see your bright energy around here. You have cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today. A little sick though? Oh no, hope you feel better soon. Is it like a cold or the flu? And as long as there is no more testimony, I'm afraid I have to declare that there will be no further questioning of this witness. I miss you. I was thinking about you the other day. Oh, so sweet. I'm glad You were reminded of me. Maybe that made you come to the stream today. It's nice to chat with you after so long. Smelly, just my throat feeling weird. Oh no. Take care of yourself. Rest lots and have, I don't know, they say vitamin C is good for prevention, right? I feel like throat feeling weird is like the first symptom before a cold or the flu. So maybe if you take care of yourself, it won't get much worse after that. Okay, I gotta talk more. I miss you so much. You're so fun to talk to. Thank you. I really like talking with you too. So cute. I'll try to. Nice. Yes, yes. Hope it doesn't get any worse and that you feel better soon. I have an objection. Shout it. Shout it, Phoenix. Nick. Objection. Wait.
Objection!
Wait, was that Maya? Who? Wait, who? Has poor hearing and often makes mistakes as a result. How did you? Raise your head up high. Oh, it's Mia speaking through Maya. Long time no see, Phoenix. Mia. She's always here to save the day. This is the true power of the Kudain channeling technique. Now let's do this. But there's nothing more we can do, Mia, without any more testimony. Your Honor, just now you said something very interesting. You have cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today. Unfortunately, Your Honor, you're forgetting something. Earlier, after the last cross-examination, the witness made a number of remarks. It seems that love wins out in the end after all. I am the ace detective as well as the mask. Was there something I can use those lines for? Then we shall prove their importance via cross-examination. At any rate, as long as the witness has made those remarks, we, the defense, assert our right to question them. Yes, you go, Mia. Tell them. Oh, he cannot fight. Say, talk back. It looks like you're one step too late. If you think such falsehoods will do anything to me, let's hear it. Right. This man was her boyfriend. Right. Right. It's true that the witness made some remarks, so then let's hear this last. Oh, how differently he treats them. Mr. Godot, what are you? Preferential treatment. I'm going to allow the defense to cross-examine your earlier remarks. This is it. Our absolute last chance. Last chance. Indeed, it is true that I was not at Lordly Taylor. I had to leave to see about another vitally important job request. I had known about the date beforehand, so I had this photograph ready. My brilliant deduction was what informed me that the true culprit was Rondo Light. And thanks to the keycard and wallet, it was abundantly clear that he was there. I was also able to make a deduction from the buzzer, which only sounded once. The victim will have left prints if he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. Mr. Delight was wearing his mask outfit, which is why he left no prints. In the blackmail letter, the victim likely just mistook the color of the jewel. It's funny. Therefore, all the evidence points to that poor boy. There's no way. All of his points have been explained and none of them seem to contradict anything. But of course. But how did you know about the emergency buzzer? The police investigation documents went directly through me. It's elementary. I was looking at Discord. I forgot I had note for you as the frozen pizza. Oh, I want pizza so bad right now. In yesterday's Spanish stream, I was just talking with the viewers that I wanted to have a pizza. Well, yesterday I wanted to have like a pizza from a pizza place because I wanted the cheese crust. But you know, right now frozen pizza also sounds good. Maybe I should get some for when I get like pizza cravings. I will not allow any of your usual shenanigans. I wasn't able to attend yesterday. No worries. It's all good. I thought, you know, yesterday was really funny because I thought I finished playing the game. I was like, yes, finally I'm done with this horror game. And I was like, yeah, we can now play something different. Something pink and cute, maybe. And then turns out I was only done with 50% of the game because the game is divided into like the perspective of the two main characters. And now I started the second perspective, so there's still maybe 2 streams more to go. I hope you'll have some pizza soon, but you deserve it. Thank you. I hope you also have some good pizza soon. If you want, I guess. But pizza's always good, right? So I have to play the other character. And like no one knew. No one knew there was gonna be another perspective. It was kind of like in Near where you first play as 2B, then as what was it, 9 us? This one was you first play as Vivian and then you play as Amy. Quite interesting. Just one chance. Well, Phoenix, there isn't any evidence that contradicts with that testimony. Finding out contradictions doesn't always mean you have to present evidence, does it? If you can't point out a case-breaking contradiction, you lose. That's all there. She's picking up it so lightly. Cup number 17, the last cup. It seems like the time has come to put an end to the trial. The buzzer, right? Like the victim, the murderer has no reason to press it. Why will he press it? You're gonna use lockpicks playing as Amy. The lockpick system is actually quite nice. It's very fun. It's quite simple. But like there's many things or like many areas of that game that remind me of Silent Hill 2. Like it's not the graphics are not as detailed, but the general vibe. Cause like there were specific places in that game that reminded me of Silent Hill 2. Like every horror game reminds me of Silent Hill 2. Hello, Mini Me. Happy New Year. How are you doing? It's been a while. What a nice dream. There's a lot of people saying hi to in a while. For the first time in a while? Right. Okay, thanks. I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm also doing alright. I guess it's been pretty good. What is that?
Objection!
Objection. You still don't get it. That wasn't I supposed to press? Yeah, there's still one thing you haven't proven. Oh, he drank that cup so fast. Wait. What? Wait, was that not the place I had to press? Oh, that was not it. My bad. Guess we'll have to go back. Well, I didn't know if you did it. If you... What was it? What was the last one? Oh, I didn't save in a really long while. Guess we'll just speed through it. Oh, we're really back. We're really behind. What was it? that they will just like remove all of my remaining points all at once. It's quite brutal. It's like no more chances. It's really the one last chance. It's alright, I remember everything. I'm spinning through because I already did this. Oh, look like his take. Maybe I should save closer. Is there no skip option? When I will play visual novels and I wanted to get like all of the endings, I will often just like skip everything I already saw.
Objection!
Click, 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 click. We're still at Cop 11. We need to get to Cop 17. Oh, I don't remember. Oh, I remember. We presented the calling card here, I think. It was here. Or not. I think it was here.
Objection!
Yes. It's been a while since we've seen Adrian. So are we gonna be seeing Godot at every other case now? It's gonna be like the prosecutor that's gonna be in every case. Like what was the name of the daughter of the other guy? I don't remember it. The one with the whip. I don't remember her name anymore. Oh, Francisca, was it? No, wait. I don't remember. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna save right here, just in case, so I actually don't remember what I was doing. I believe it was here.
Objection!
And then it was the news clipping.
Take that!
So it was the blue jewel, not the red one. Maybe we're getting close to the end. Maybe. I'm not sure. Profiles.
Take that!
Bullard was blackmailing at me. And then...
Objection!
Objection. This is quite strange. Like, it's so low. What if they altered the voice a little bit?
Objection!
Maybe not. Alright. We're getting close. We're getting close. Just a little bit more. The news clicking.
Take that!
Alright. We're basically done. There was nothing more to be said after this. Oh, it was so go on. I was like, what's so good? What's so go on?
Objection!
It's hard to read when there's no spaces in between words. Right, alright. We're finally back to where we were. Almost. I just need to say we cannot prove it, and then Mia appears. And then we're right where we were. Yes, finally back.
Objection!
Objection. Wait, let me save around here, just in case. I need to remember to save in this game. Just in case I lose all of my points all at once. I believe that they do that like at the end of the case. Because the game expects you to be saving constantly. Hello, hola, ¿cómo estás? Feliz año. Happy New Year. And then Mia appears. We see Godot reacting strangely.
Objection!
Mia's voice is so high pitched. ¿Cómo va la banda? Todo bien aquí. Ok. Este juego es más largo que Elden Ring. Es que son 3 juegos en uno. Compré la trilogía, que son los 3 juegos en uno. Caso cerrado. No me acuerdo cómo era la canción. Pero caso cerrado, sí tenemos casos muy raros. No todos los casos son reales, ¿no? Algunos deben ser inventados. Creo. Deben ser. Eran muy raros. ¿En qué juegos vas? Ya estoy en la... creo que estoy como en el caso 4. Vamos a ver. Estoy en el caso... Ay, estoy en el caso 4 del tercer juego. Es que ya estoy terminando casi. Acá. No es que no me acuerdo la melodía. Okay, let me see. There we go. Sí, sí, son ficticios. Ese aviso sale al principio. Ah, sí. Son actores y que los casos sí eran Es que yo puedo creer en algunos casos que sean reales, pero no para todos. Yo sé que lo que vemos es actuación, pero del contenido del caso en sí, algunos eran muy raros para ser reales. Mr. Dillard was wearing his mask outfit. Right. Alright, I think that was almost the last statement. Or like the last part of his testimony. Almost. Pero es que yo no veía el aviso que sale en el inicio porque es que la última vez que vi caso cerrado era en YouTube. En los clips que suben. Y es solo muestran el caso. Así que lo que salga antes o después, no sé. Okay, here. Hay bizarros, pero es... Para la audiencia... sí, supongo. Es bastante interesante. How about this last remark? This is not to be pressing the weakness on every little statement. Oh, I'm afraid you're the one who still doesn't get it. What? Mr. Admit, seems you have finally admitted that you were in the CEO's office on the night of the murder. Oh, because there's no way he would have known that Ron was wearing Master Mask's outfit. Right. He needs more coffee. Back when my sixth cop was looking at me with a cold stare. But Admi was not here yet. Aquí en mi país lo daban y después de eso para rematar la rosa. Una vez estuve como en una recepción esperando que me llamaran y había una tele y estaban dando algo que también era bien extraño. Y yo estaba como que, ¿qué estoy viendo? Y de la nada salía como creo que sale una rosa, ¿no? O algo así, no me acuerdo. Y después me dijeron que era Rosa de Guadalupe. Y yo, ya. Son como mini episodios. Bastante interesante, pero también como que interesante. Sacred urn. The defendant had yet to tell anyone else this fact before this morning. Therefore, the only people who should know this are those who have been watching this trial. You were in the next courtroom. How do you know? Objection. Come on, this detective must have known about it. He probably had plenty of chances to find out beforehand. And it's those chances that I want to discuss next. That night, Mr. Delight was wearing his Master Mask outfit. There is one and only one way for Detective and me to have found that out. For a second, my client witnessed the real killer.
Objection!
It's with that statement that I'll turn this case on its head. Mr. Delight saw the real killer, correct? Now, if you turn that statement around, the killer saw... Run the light, right. Or it's more accurate to say the killer saw Run the Light, because Run the Light was knocked out unconscious. Me aguanté esa transmisión casi un mes porque andaba en una finca con unos amigos, no había internet, no había nada más que ver. El juego es el mismo abogado Phoenix. El juego es... Phoenix. ¿Cómo? Phoenix. El juego se llama Phoenix Wright, que es el nombre del abogado. Recientemente sacaron la versión en español. Me habían comentado algunas personas como que ahora podrían jugarlo si quisieran. That's the only way you could have known what Ron was wearing, right? Ooh, shaking. For what reason? Earthquake? It's crazy. He's lost it. He's broken, as Phoenix said. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Is he acting crazy on purpose? I think there's a little more meaning behind it this time. Hihihi, ha ha ha, ah ha ha ha, ho ho ho, hihihi. Perdón, no lo dije bien. Phoenix salen, sí, Phoenix salen los 3 juegos. Hay una secuela que posiblemente también son 3 juegos, no estoy muy segura. O tal vez solo es una. Pero hay una secuela que son... que es del estudiante o... ¿cómo es? Discípulo. ¿Cómo le dicen? Alguien que estudió bajo Phoenix. Creo que se llama Apolo. Chequis porque va a salir la doctora Apolo. Ken Bullard was blackmailing Look at Me, who was in turn blackmailing Wright. He then claimed to be guilty as Master Mask in order to escape his true crime, and to that end he came up with his plan. At any rate, it was him we finally found the truth. Excuse me. Don't ignore me. What? Run, we're done. About the verdict, I know. You never committed any murder. That's right, I'm so glad you understand that, but I really am Master Mask. So thanks to that trial yesterday, I'm innocent now, right? As the defendant says, the rule of double jeopardy is absolute. A defendant can never be tried twice for a crime in which he was once found innocent. ¿Se lo jugaste al ZZZ? Lo estoy jugando. No, nunca lo jugué. Porque... no sé. Te estaba jugando demasiados gachas. Aún estoy jugando muchos gachas. Olvídalo, tú no das super gachas. Aún estoy jugando muchos gachas. ¡Yay! Finally. Ajá. Entonces está este que creo que es el primer juego. Hay uno que creo que es en el pasado. Y hay uno que es en el futuro. Creo que también hay unos juegos de rival de Phoenix. No estoy muy segura. Pero son muchos juegos, son varios juegos. This isn't so good after all. You see, the thing is, he still wants people to recognize him as the mask. I thought it was better for him not to be anything. Like, what is he gonna tell what was it? Desi. It's because Maya doesn't call on me much these days. I'm just joking, Phoenix. Don't take everything so seriously. But on the other hand, Maya, she seems kind of torn these days. Becoming the master means saying goodbye to our mother. Watch over her, will you? Bye-bye, Mia. Oh, Mr. Wright, I don't know what to say. Congratulations. Thank you. No, wait. Nothing really mattered. What? Just be happy. Yes. In exchange, I lost everything. Because Desiree now knows. She hates criminals more than anything. She always said how she hated sneaky criminals. I knew that, but once I got fired from KB Security and lost all the money I had, she wouldn't have any reason to stay with me. Oh no! Run! You gotta trust. The broken ball can never be put back together. That's not true, right, Nick? Right. Also, this is the sacred, where the sacred urn goes. Me gusta mucho el diseño de muchos personajes de ZZZ. Hay una canción de ese juego que escuché y me encantó. Y quería cantarla. Y grabé la canción, pero como que no va muy bien con mi voz. Qué triste. There you are, Mr. Light. Thank you, I appreciate that, but I suppose you don't want anything more to do with me, do you? I had no idea you'd quit KB Security. What are you going to do now that you know? You're not going to really leave him. Come on, it's obvious, isn't it? How could I ever let a wonderful man like him get away? So fast that there's no way he could ever get away. Oh, I only hate people who act all cowardly and sneaky, like that detective. My runny went and declared his crimes before he committed them, like a man. I just love a man. her way of seeing things is quite interesting. And yeah, I was right about you. Every day I spend with you is filled with thrills and excitement. Muchos gachas, demasiados. Juego en la computadora, juego 5. En el celular tengo 1. Y en otro dispositivo tengo 2 más. Así que en teoría juego 8 gachas. You really do love Run. I'm really glad I asked you to defend my Ronnie. Thank you so much. I'll never forget what you've done for us. Take care of yourself. You too, Nicky boy. Ah, Pearl! Mr. Nick, how could you with another man's wife in front of Mystic Maya? I'll never forgive you. Why do her laughs sound so hard? So just as the case came to a close, so too did my consciousness. Pearl must be quite strong. Ron said a broken bowl can never be put back together, but I know that's not true. I mean, just look. So cute! Here's a perfect example of one that was put back together even better than before. Aww. Cute. Ay, era el segundo juego del tercer juego. Digo, el segundo caso del tercer juego. Aún nos falta mucho. Creo que son 5 o 6 casos en el tercer juego. Maya's so cute. Alright. I'm gonna end the stream around here. Thank you for coming to the stream and for the help. It was nice chatting with everyone. Take care and have a nice weekend. Or what's left of it. Gracias por venir al directo. Ya terminó el caso. Así que hay que ir a dormir. O digo, hay que ir a terminar de jugar los gachas. Nos vemos. Descansen. Disfruten su fin de semana. Adiós. Nos vemos. Ay, Car, llegaste justo cuando terminé. Hola. Nos vemos. Hasta la próxima. Chao. Cuídense. Yes, I can sleep now. No puede ser. Literalmente estaba ya despidiéndome de todos. La próxima. Ay, me muero. Adiós. Bye bye. Thank you. See you. Take care. Cuídense. Adiós.